Hello and welcome. This is a reading for our sun sign in Gemini for 2025. You may also be feeling this if your rising is in Gemini or your moon is in Gemini. This is a quick overview for the year of 2025. We have some major shifts happening in 2025. As we all remember, Pluto entered Aquarius in November of 2024, and 2024 was much of a transition year as Pluto went back and forth over that cusp. In your case, Gemini, your Aquarius is your ninth house, and ninth house rules higher education as well as foreign or worldwide travel. So Pluto is there to stay for 20 years now, so please take advantage of any opportunities where you may access higher learning, higher education, or travel. Have some fun with that, and of course, make it affordable. You can also always enjoy seeing travel channels as well if actual travel is not affordable to you. But do take advantage of any opportunities for training or higher learning that you can access. Moving right along, when we go into January, we have also had Mars retrograde since December. So you might have been feeling sluggish after the holidays, not too assertive, but that's simply because Mars has been retrograde. We'll continue retrograde for a little while into the first quarter of the new year. You may also be going over old issues with friends, family, or coworkers that maybe one of you might not be that happy about, because Mars retrograde tends to bring up old tensions, old arguments, things like that you need to review. But it doesn't hurt to get it out during this retrograde period, and then you can move forward into the new year. So January 11th, you have the North Node entering the sign of Virgo, which for you is your fourth house. Fourth house rules the home, and Virgo's very analytical. So you may be really analyzing, and the North Node is your purpose in life. So you might be analyzing the budget of the home, how you can be more efficient. Maybe you're adding insulation, or maybe you're just trimming as to who you feel really. Fourth house also reads home and family, like, who is important to you. Also, Virgo, you might be just communicating through letters and so on. That is, of course, the opposite to the South Node, which is entering Pisces, which is higher. 10th house is position and honors. So with the South Node in Pisces, you may be drawing upon some experience or skills from your past to achieve position and honors. Maybe even a skill you hadn't thought about in years may really serve you at work or in the community to achieve some level of position and honors. So that's all very interesting. South Node also rules past life. So you may meet somebody from a past life that helps propel you to success. So that's all very interesting. For everyone, Pluto will oppose Mars in the sky, and there could be in April some confrontations, power struggles. On a personal note, be careful of that. Don't let things blow up out of control. Just be aware that in April there could be that confrontive power struggle energy going on. Won't last forever, but just be aware that that's there. So March, you have Neptune entering Aries, which rules creativity, but Aries is assertiveness. So you have sort of the dreamlikeness of creativity of Neptune in your 11th house with regard to higher mind, followed by Saturn entering Aries in May, which Saturn rules structure and organization. So you could really make your dreams come true in a concrete way by utilizing contacts with friends, social media. Utilize a calendar to stay organized, to achieve your goals. Keep the dates and promises. Use a calendar and structure, and you could achieve a lot this year. Really, really some interesting stuff there for you. In June, then, so first half of the year, you have Jupiter still in the sign of Gemini, which for you is your first house, so it's a bit of me time for you, really on a soul level, what brings you happiness, the true you. And then Jupiter will go into the second house for you, and then you'll be looking at, hey, what brings me happiness, joy, and prosperity? Second house rules personal values, also roots of the family. So you will be, that's actually very fortunate for you. Jupiter in second house. Second house rules personal money. So that could be an extremely prosperous time for you mid-year. But from the first half of the year, just try to get clear with yourself what brings you happiness, what really does success mean to you. And as you go into your second house, you will be achieving that into the second half of the year. In July, Uranus enters Gemini. So rarely do we have all these major planets changing signs. So Uranus enters Gemini July 7th. So that Uranus is sudden change. It also rules electronics. A lot on the web is ruled by Uranus. Technology, for example. You may, in July, have a little bit of buyer's remorse in terms of your choices in June, but nevertheless, it's a new beginnings that involves a lot of communication, accessing social, use of social media as well. If you, for example, moved in June, stay in touch with your old friends, utilizing all the ways we can stay in touch today. This morning I had a wonderful conversation with a friend who was in Italy traveling. So there's just so many ways to stay in touch. Don't be sad, for example, if you've moved. Make some new friends, but also stay in touch with your previous friends as well. So that is a very exciting time for you. That's all for now. That's really enough. So if you're feeling some shifts that you want to make, by all means, take advantage of this time and make those shifts. Just to recap, the most important thing is to really center and meditate in the beginning part of the year as to what really and truly brings you happiness. What is the definition of success for you? It may not be just achieving X amount in your bank account, but it may also be that really well-rounded balance between work and play, maybe relationship, all of that. Try to visualize those things at night, because Neptune, is really aiding you in that dream capacity. So this is the terrific year for taking personal responsibility and really creating the life that you want, because a lot of good change is truly achievable this year. But it's important to own that change, to visualize it, to manifest it, to weed out. So, with that North Node in that analytical Virgo, weed out what is not important to you. I'm not talking about, in a negative way, just how we clean out the fridge, before the new year. Do some of that, mentally. Say, okay, one time this was the meaning of success to me, but maybe that isn't anymore. Now what is success and happiness is, this other thing. So just take responsibility for that, and you can achieve so much this year, Gemini. I wish you great success in the new year. We do have our new website. We'll be online very, very soon, www.astroangel.org, where we will be offering personal readings, as well as transit readings for the year. And I specialize in relocation charts as well, which shows you, how you feel and different experiences that you'll have in different locations. So that's a really cool aspect. Please stay in touch. If this work resonates with you, hit the like or subscribe buttons, and we will be doing more detailed readings each month, and we'll soon be attaching the website as well when it's live. With love and light, Astro Angel. Until next time.